G2 esports starting on the CT side of Vertigo. We're headed on into the pistol. Hugo, Byron, take it away.
Yes, indeed, Alex. We've got Falcons T-side Vertigo, and they're going quick. They're going pacey straight through mid. Hunter heard those steps. He gets out scot-free, but Falcons stake their claim on the mid position. Flashback in. G2 want to fight for this. Falcons have already made it over. Madden with the entry. Nexa falls with nothing, and now that's a bomb plant and a predicament for G2.
Madden getting it down. This is a big fight for Dupree. This determines the round. If he can find it cleanly, then the site is theirs. Hooksy's already gone down thanks to Madden. It's Nico back onto Magist. There is a way in. It's Monacy and Nico after all.
Oh,
and Nico's done the stun. He hasn't got the kills. Dupree will get them both.
Body shot galore.
Where there's so much utility. That was Peter's point. Like, if you play a position where there's so much utility, you don't get that many clean aim fights, and you want to give your best aimer sort of aim duels. And on Vertigo, that's more towards the B side. If they don't take deep control, or eventually you're going to get B stairs, and that's where he can just walk up and search.
One of the best players on the B side of Vertigo during his peak was Axile, who was one of the most mechanically focused players in the scene.
And if you go back, and that was the example that I used for the switch for some of the other teams, and you know, Axel plays B apps on Mirage. He doesn't play A apps, and that's why you saw the switch as well with in-game leaders on the CT side. You don't have as many in-game leaders playing B apps as much on Mirage, right? Because there's that matchup that's abused by the T's, because you have Axel walking up against Hooksy. You know, you put a lot of pressure on mid, so the cat player has to play closer to ladder and has to fight for mid, and that gives a 1v1 fight, which sure, it's not an easy one. There's so many angles, you don't know where the player might be, but they're stumbling.
I mean, that's what Snappy talked about in a recent interview. He said, you know, we can do it by committee. Implying that, yeah, okay, we don't have that star tier 1 rifler, but we have just a solid level. Right now, Falcons are showing it, an explosive B hit. Madden steps up to the plate. Double entry, and Falcons, they win the round off that. G2 have the util to try and fight for it. Maybe a couple of well-placed nades could beckon them back in. But right now,
together and all be on the same page about where's the gap, who needs to be aggressive, who needs to play safe and not die, you know, who needs to bait for who. And that's really important. I mean, that's the better way to play the game.
Yeah, sure.
It's only, I guess the question about this team is, I said, their floor should be very high.
I think the one thing that FaZe show us all the time is they don't necessarily play by the rules. They will just go for crazy moves, over-aggressive plays when they're confident, and often it works out due to the level of those players.
Well, that's
Falcons
cost them,
have that level.
That's cost them a great deal. Nico and Monacy, the 2 on A. Oh, and Hooksy, he dinks down Dupree. So they know there's 2 middle.
If the nade was anywhere else on that B bomb site, it might have found a kill, but Hunter, he's surely got this one in the bag. He turns, flicks back in time. The high health actually saves him there. 4 on 3, but look at the damage. G2, if Falcons had a utility, this could be a problem. The guns will do it instead. Double entry. G2 just comes swinging through the smoke, and they can't stop this part, can they? Falcons looking for a 5-0 start. Molly too late. Nade will do nothing. Snappy can just hang out. And G2 might just need to make that call again. Give it up. Uh-oh.
Yeah, I think the problem is, I mean, you go back to the ancient game yesterday against M80. Sure, they have the advantage in the pistol round, but G2 loses the pistol round. In the first gun round, it's just a quick sort of entry that they give up, and the round falls apart from they stack the wrong bomb sites and they have to save. And it was similar in this game. I mean, first gun round, they didn't even get a chance. There wasn't a chance for the round to develop, just an aggressive play from Falcons and finding the entries on B. And again, they're in a 5-0 hole with what? What's the time, Alex?
Gunn was barely ready on that mid push. He had full faith the Falcons were committing A. The steps have been heard, but still a question of quantity on this A site. Snappy gets an entry. Everyone's hitting right now for Falcons. Some Pius is still 0-0. He hasn't had to play the game. But Hooksy, someone's got to save the day now. It might have to be him on this flank.
I think Magic is considering it. Like he's, Shadow. Just as easy as that. Too nice from Magisk. 2 left already. Pulling the pin on the HE. You look a fool as a 6th T round is imminent. There's nothing here for Monacy.
They just won't give it to him.
Well, I mean, especially when you've just got your hands on the orb, you'd like to get to use it, wouldn't you?
Ooh, this is Spicy way to start the day.
G2's used to it at this point. You know, like this is how most of their series have been starting. Nothing new.
Down Pat.
Fading smoke on the short side as well. m0NESY was scoped down ramp, so Madden catches him. They're trying to put pressure on B. They need this pick, and the pistols are giving them something. Reposition for Nexa into a spot that was just mollied. None of this matters. Madden is 11-1. Double entry on the A side. Make that a triple. Falcons onto a winner.
Yeah, you've even got Dupree drawing the line in mid. Madden can't be stopped. 4 kills from Madden. Just walks into A, takes all that space, profits from the distraction, as it were, from the rest of his squad mates. And now, yeah, Nexa, he's hanging out B stairs. He's held by Magisk in this off angle.
But you know what was interesting to me, Alex, about that Pita tweet as well? Because he's talking about Nexa and saying he's more of a macro lurker. Like he does what the team is trying to do and then tries to, you know, play off of that instead of using the micro timings. Like just seeing that, oh yeah, this smoke is flying into this angle. I think that's just a guy smoking and leaving. I'm going to push through the smoke and try to find a timing, right?
I'd be terrified if I'm the Bianca. Magisk is so very aggressive. So was Nico. Just the one, though. m0NESY puts another on it. He gets tagged up in the process. Sampayas clips him through the girder.
2 nades, 3 Molotovs for Falcons, so these could be lethal if used right. Moving back up onto the A side. m0NESY's on boost box, and he's 1 nade from death, so terrifying round here for G2, despite being a man up. 1 smoke, got to pick your poison here. Left side more common here for Falcons. HooXi's making a move again. It's a nice flank. Timing is everything. Snappy's going back to check it, but no one will commit to this. With a man down, Falcons have to use resources forward or battle. Sampayas yet to get a kill, and he will get on the board with a huge entry onto m0NESY.
They're 7-0 up, and this is his first kill. That's wild.
He's not even got deaths either.
I actually I heard through my headphones m0NESY's reaction to that death as well. He was not happy. 3v3.
I mean, G2 are in a world of hurt here. They are so reliant on the flank. And Falcons going slow may make HooXi paranoid here.
Excruciating. Great find. Flanked successfully, and now he can just park the bus. He doesn't need to be the next to make the play. He's flirting with it, isn't he? Dangerous game HooXi's playing, but with 20 seconds, Sampayas will have to give it up. Never mind, gives it up to HooXi. Lovely shots, AK upgrade, and G2 are on the board.
So here we are in the last chance bracket. There's no more chances after this. Alex, the chances are depleted.
Zero chances.
Except for this one.
Apart from this one.
Yeah, so 1 chance.
You could say this was your last.
Your only chance.
Yeah.
We're not the only, the last one.
Yeah, the only one remaining.
You had 3, and this is the last.
Yeah.
2 of the 3 chances.
You wasted 2 chances.
Yes.
Everyone's on the same page.
Good to know. Oh dear. No chance for Snappy on the ramp. Neither for Nico, who can't escape. m0NESY just saving the day. Been here before. And we will, again, just Magisk now. No bomb. It's not like G2 have it, but he's desperately looking for this kill so he can go the round into a loop. Nexa denies on the B side.
Right now they don't have a Magisk.
Ooh, maybe they got heard.
Nico playing with fire here.
If he just peeks now, Madden's dead. Catches that. More where that came from. Down the ramp. Nico can't escape. This is what was going on against M80. Just going 1 for 1 on these ramp fights. Good grenade. Hunter gets out.
Good play. Really nice from Hunter. He's going to re-smoke gap as well.
HooXi
so that's going to delay them. HooXi Bogdaned into the orb.
I remember HooXi and Ubisoft CT side.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, they're flashing m0NESY back in. It's a good flash. Second one's the real one, though. That's when they look back and they live to regret it.
Oh, an involuntary clap just came into it. That was lovely. Well, second flash.
Yesterday, the problem was they did this flash play. Probably you have to do something at the end of this season, right? If things are going really bad.
Same play. This is scary.
Oh, it's very scary.
Madden coming through the smoke as well. Nico caught underneath it. It's not the first time we've seen that result and a missed shot from m0NESY. We can't afford to have him on an off update again. Does lightning strike twice? Dupree caught in middle. They're ahead of the Molotov, but he escapes. 4v3. Nice heads-up play for Dupree, and they can reset as a unit. Magisk is...
4 about to round the corner. What's Hunter supposed to do here? Does he even give it a look in? Or it'd be one hell of a nade. He's puffing up his chest, but the commitment's coming in. His teammates are starting to rotate, but at this point, the site is lost. Oh, Hooksy, 7 HP, gets away with it. Surely you want to save the AWP, the AKs.
I mean, they have money for last round, so they're sort of justifying it right now.
Understandable.
It's not really a nice place to save, but you're more saving for the AKs more than anything, and the guarantee of the AWP. Nico's money is gone.
And the full util.
Yeah, it's not a fun game for
No,
G2,
you're conceding 8. You know, that feels terrible.
Nico makes same play through smoke, gets found with nothing this time. Monacy missed shot in middle. Done deal.
Yeah. Well, also he's again a little bit caught, right? Because he's over-peaking the angle. He doesn't expect a player to be that far up, and he can't make the adjustment with his aim this time around. What sort of changes are needed?
Oh, Nexa. What? Put your guns back in your pocket. He's got another. There is 2 towards the stairs. They're jiggling around. Plays the smoke beautifully for another. Nexa, some aggression, and it's rewarded, albeit a little nerve-wracking. Good grief. Quick switch. It's epidemic.
Yeah, not sure why that was.
Well...
Didn't expect them to come gunning through the smoke. Some pious. Highlight reel? Clutch?
Well, I don't think so.
Second half?
I think it's second half in 3, 2, 1. There we go. 8-4. Falcons have got 8 to work with. That is a solid first half on our first map of this clash. G2 Falcons coming right back after the break. G2 on the T side, and we have G2's biggest hater ready to let us know exactly what's going down in Chinatown.
Nice to meet you, Alex.
Nice to meet you, Yanko. Ouch! Some Pius gets 2 with a forward position. There's a lot of bodies here as well. Snappy Dupree needs some taps. He misses them, but Monacy doesn't clear his corners. It's a bit of a mess up from Snappy. Magisk the last alive. He's got too much on his plate and already just 10 HP being run down. Burst fire. An audacious move. Yeah, be careful. Magisk is an aimer. He's a gamer. He missed the headshot. Hits the shoulder instead.
It was there, though.
It was certainly there.
Absolutely for the taking. Monacy 4 kills. Big impact round finally coming through.
Snappy, I want to show him, but okay, that almost was
Nico was actually a kill stealer.
Yeah, I would say so. That we'll give Monacy
that's
one.
That's one. He would have killed him.
This map looks so much worse without X-ray. Like,
how dare you?
Look how terrible this is.
I mean, you should see my radar. I use the big radars, you know, and it's just, you know, I can't use this one in the top left. I'm not used to it. So it's a little tricky at times. Madden gonna die, you know what?
Yeah.
Okay.
Does that count? You missed it.
Does that count? I probably should have left it then.
You would have called the TK rush.
All right, will we get this one here? Wait.
Just stay. Just commit. Just commit.
Okay, not
That's
bad.
3.
That's 2.
Well, he killed Hooksy as well.
There's another 2 more players on the
that's
inside.
I'm not counting the Snappy kill.
All right. Well, Nico stole it, but we'll agree to disagree. They are fighting for this. This could
There's
go
a
wrong.
That's 3.
If only you committed, Rush. If only...
Wait.
Oh.
Will he get the last?
He might have to.
Might be a clutch here.
Go on, Rush. Can you cast around as well?
What is he now? Staring at smoke. A lot of good cams.
How does MC, or how do you feel about, you know, there's no scripting in this game, if I understand, so you can't do those crazy fly-by pre-programmed cams,
we have HLE still. It is working in CS2,
nice.
so you can do a lot. Like, this is free cam. Yeah. Right now, MC's got his little mouse in his hand. He's chilling out.
That was all free cam?
That was free cam, yeah. Look, MC, just fly to the A site from somewhere here.
Letting 3 go.
Don't have to worry about, you know, Mac 10s. Well, I guess they have 4 Kevlar, so
and
that's
no
more
AWPer.
like it.
No AWPer. Nico takes down some Pius straight out of the gates.
And he resets as well, so they've got everything.
Missed gap smoke. Insignificant, but
not a good sign.
Not a good sign.
Do we have ladder climb for Nico to throw gap molly, maybe? Or someone? No, they're just going to go for a mid-crunch with 3. Hooksy selling this, but Snappy ain't buying.
Yeah, Dupree just dropped off as well. All snappy, getting run down. Perfect play from Hooksy. That will force rotations, but that's not even where they're hitting. Madden says it's a bit quiet here, but the mid player's gone. Where is Dupree? He's out of there. Madden's coming in through. Nice find from Dupree. Holds him at the door. Big one back from Odyssey if he could open the door. There is 2 players on B. Doesn't have to commit. Hunter has the bomb.
He even smoked himself, Dupree, so now he can just cut rotation. Okay, they're still going B.
This is nice. They know where Dupree is. Last got double kill from the generator side. He's using the smoke to reposition. Monacy may overlook this. Oh, he slipped.
Oh dear.
Now he's ahead of the play. Monacy's giving him the sound cues. He knows what's up. Monacy has his knife out. He has no idea. This is big from Dupree. This could be one hell of a clutch. He has delivered for the Falcons. A quad kill from Dupree.
They swapped.
I think it looks like it's worked out for Snappy. Maybe Hooksy now has to jump on them. They're boosting. Yeah, he's got the timing for sure. They're not looking. Covering it. Oh, the run boost. He still gets one. Launched Madden off of his head as Umpires died. His dying wish was to send his teammate sky high. Burn away.
Can't believe Madden gets 2 from the boost, though. That's not what G2 were accounting for. They were trying to get space while Hooksy plays his timing. And now they're a man down. Madden's played a phenomenal game.
Yeah, he's feeling himself for sure. Nexus being re-cleared here. Monacy just looked away next, so you have to have your eyes on the prize here. He's being tested. He'll leave with 1. Does that make it manageable for Monacy? 40 seconds to piece it together. A nade towards gap side. Looks good. Might connect. Doesn't quite actually find the trajectory he was hoping for. Still isolates Madden, taking down the star performer. 28 and counting, Hugo, with the bomb on his back.
Surely he's good for this. Heads up, aim duel. Didn't get the spot.
He's loud about this.
Molly will clear 1 more position, but yeah, he knows Magis could be gap as well. There's no guarantee on this Dane's position. Running him down!
What?
He just runs the whole way. No tap, nothing.
No tap.
You could change the pace, but considering how the game went yesterday, perhaps just keep going for it until, you know, they beat you.
Nico's getting his revenge, though. That must feel nice after a rough CT side. He's had a couple of opening kills here on the ramp. Madden moving out.
The flash paired with the clear of the smoke, paired with a HE down your gullet. That's got Magisk and Madden into a defensive stance. It's an angle from Dupree that's going to work out for 1. He's done well to adjust into Nexa there. Mid is lost, though. Good util dump from Hooksy. That will slow their info on the re-clear.
It's actually trapped Magis in CT spawn by the Molotov, so yeah, he gets the kill, but there's no one in the bomb site. They know that by now. With Dupree dead, Magis out of position, G2 will take that space. Good reaction. And 3-on-3 here. Magis is still fighting for this one. Doesn't want to give it up for nothing. Him and Madden fall. And Sumpius, whose 0 kills in the first half didn't really matter, is now proving... I see, you know, the struggle of being a G2 fan right now, the roller coaster of this game, and I just, honestly, for them, I hope it doesn't go wrong.
I don't know, Hugo.
I don't know. They just keep coming?
They just keep coming.
Oh, and there they are, rearing their head. MP9 through a smoke. Hunter punishes. They're on top of the wood as well. He's just overcommitting there. Dupree tags him back with the deagle. And here are one of those aforementioned lows now for G2. As 1 by 1, they sneak up the ramp. I've seen this one before, but Nico gets the kill this time. It's not a rerun. Live and in your face, 3-on-3, G2 with a shot.
Everyone likes sunshine. No one likes pain. But you can't have a rainbow without a little rain.
Wow.
That's beautiful, Alex.
Falcons.
Put it on a t-shirt.
Raining on G2 right now.
Or on a butt cheek, up to you.
Yeah, one of them. Or both.
You can tattoo mine.
Thanks, Byron. They're up to beat, and they're up to no good. Off the CT side, Dupree is gonna be tested. He doesn't have much in the way of support. One has already made it across. He does isolate a duel. Nico caught with nades in his hands. It cancels the plant. Monacy at least rewards us with a 2-on-2. But pushing now, that rifle's been recovered. They can turn up the pace. As Nexa throwing out nades to try and delay. It's a big one from Monacy. The no-scope does connect, but now a 1v1. Sumpius.
In, but Nexa flicks. And he saved the day.
It was just, I mean, I was doing the game and just so many kills through the smoke, getting one tap, dying to, you know, double HE. A lot of the times it wasn't him, you know, missing, just not even having a chance.
Yeah. Ooh. Good timing on this.
It's worked last time, and he got the spot and the shot. 5 on 3.
Nice confirmation of his suspicions as well with the sound of the nade, or the incendiary rather. Bit early, premature on the HE towards Xbox. Bomb will be retrieved, but still a 2-man disadvantage. No way in. No way in, right?
Surely. There's 3 in the open though. m0NESY, he could peek behind this molly, and he will. Oh. Second kill! Oh. m0NESY's back!
2 flanking. This actually gets really awkward if they just try and find the pick on the site. The lurk smoke drops so the CTs can feel like they can close the gap. Clear on the smoke, still not exposed. m0NESY's getting flanked. Nexa on the plant. Sumpire spamming smokes. m0NESY aware! He's got another! Takes down dupreeh on the flank. Will they anticipate a second body? As he slips through the smoke, Sumpire is playing close combat. Does nail it onto m0NESY. Can Nexa come up clutch? Can he close? Not on Sumpire's watch as Falcons make it just a 1-round game. No one peeking you from default. Flash for the swing on quad. It was a nice idea. Well adjusted though from Hunter. That was the bomb. He has the bomb and he's fully commit to B, so that's a big indicator where this one is going. Magisk. Vision obscured now by the smoke. More util barraging through, running past. NiKo goes through the smoke. Catch is caught by Magisk. Good back from Hunter. Over the top for another. Wow. Oh, what a round Hunter's having. Just walks into the site with a bomb on his back, takes down 3, says thank you very much, that's 12.
On T side especially is when they just take space aggressively. I mean, you can see m0NESY goes for the B peak.
It's a question of how they reformat now, Falcons.
Look, I mean, they don't have B, they don't have A, right? Like now they understand, okay, we need to try and do something. Sumpire is going for the clear with Magisk.
Ooh. Hunter's on one.
He is having a game.
Fake, but I trust in m0NESY to get this entry to force problems. 20 seconds, Sumpire still sits on default as that bomb goes back to B.
Sumpire, his AWP is ready. This is where he can win the round. He gets the first, but is he starting to rotate?
Thinks it's the lurk.
Oh, he thinks it's the lurk. Now he hears the sound of the AK firing. That shot gives him a chance to get ahead of it. No, misses the shot towards double. Can't control the spray. Can do. Snappy hits the shot. Bomb needs to be planted. He's punching it in the codes. And 2 seconds left. Hooksy gets it down. The round comes falling down. Sumpire and Snappy find the frags in unison. We go again.
On m0NESY, there's a couple of Galils in there.
And Falcons make a play. Oh my god, they just rush ladder. m0NESY setting up util as is Nexa into the AWP. Second chance at life, but overtime rears its head.
Yeah, I mean, there is certainly a way in which, you know, Hunter and NiKo can claim this A site for themselves. Utility check. I see just the 2 smokes required if they want to try and take this A site. Bombs loose though. There's a lot of ifs, buts, and maybes. As a retake set of util, a molly smoke nade combo lands square on the jaw of Hunter.
Oh my
re-clear. Oh, just as easy as that. Madden sweeps 2 under the rug.
We go again. Boom.
Yeah, you're not jiggling that, are you?
You guys understand it now?
Yes, yeah, right? I fully understand.
Now it makes sense. Yeah. So do they win or lose this map?
Lose.
Oh, okay. And, well, that's the beginning of what could be the end. Falcons find OT.
A lot of what's going to be HEs, Molotovs exposed! No. NiKo down again! And Snappy builds upon it, taking down NiKo and m0NESY to start off your round.
Yeah. Couldn't be happier if you're Falcons with that double entry on
now
ramp.
You're blocked B, like, oh, you're already up the creek. I like this. He knows he has to take a bit of a risk here, Hooksy.
Doesn't even fire.
Oh, Magisk. Covered by Sumpire. Nice bait or a missed shot from Sumpire, however you want to frame it. They are testing B, but don't forget there's a 2-man advantage here for Falcons, and Madden's taking some liberties.
Where did he come from?
He's taking some aggress.
Hello.
And just like that, Hunter completely caught off guard. An attempt to trade. Hooksy caught in the air. And with 5 alive, losing your 2 openings on A like that, that's going to really sour the mood in the G2 camp further.
Okay, Hunter. Looking for that tap on default. NiKo coordinates again. Is this going to be the same start to another round? Monacy's at least hit the tag, but they've lost Nexa, presumably in middle.
He's boosted up. They're already holding it, though. Sampayas is holding this line with the AWP. It's not going to be comfortable for Hunter to get past this.
They heard that.
They heard that. Magic's gone high alert. Maybe you can find him over the smoke. Spots the shadow. Sampayas must have hit a cracking shot there.
Again, they're just in their spawn. It's like Madden last round. Dupree down mid this time. He's knife out in their spawn. He's that assured of this double A ramp. And they are... Oh, they were, but they are no longer looking on that back. So Dupree closing closer and closer, may not be required as Madden comes swinging. That's 3 5 alive rounds in a row. And it's Madden. It's all Madden. Here comes Hooksy with an attempt at the same play over the top with a bit of pace, but the cover provided by Falcons sets him up again. Madden will take the AWP. Is he an AWPer? At 28 kills.
He can be. He's a very versatile player.
Oh, that's a gift.
Finally a kill.
Is a gift right back. In order to have a spotless CT side, Snappy gets caught spam through the smoke, and now Sampayas is going to take a leaf out of his book. It's held.
Oh, turned!
Still.
Good turn.
Oh, I thought he'd been caught, timed again.
That would have been the worst.
Oh, Madden spotted out, mistimed on the crouch there. Dupree has hit some bangers on the AK. 2 headshots makes it perhaps doable. Magisk in the clutch now. It's up to Nexa to try and at least post 1T round. He should have the bomb down here.
Just commit. Full confidence. Magisk with the nade. Nexa will get time to move away. Where's he gone? Can Magisk piece it together? With one side not smoked, Nexa perhaps on the other. Bomb smoked, though. Throws this whole round into question, and Magisk waits for a repeat. He waits for a reaction. He gets nothing. Gonna have to tap it soon, force a fight. Maybe even just go hog wild, go for that full stick. But Nexa just taps him out, and G2 finally find a round.
Oh, it's a hard angle. Just the tip of the head. Under the stairs. He got some... Oh, no.
Okay, sure.
Who swaps to the 5-7 and gets away with it?
I was like, where is his teammate? But Hooksy was there as well with the help. He gets the other guy, Magisk.
Can't believe Nexa's alive. Oh, God. It is hard through the stairs. Like,
yeah,
they
for
are
both of them.
Yeah, for both of them. Look at this.
Nexa, 3 on 5. Any takers?
No. G2 fans on the edge of their seats. As now the site is lost. It's Madden's 29th.
3 on 5. Nico's burning. He's got to commit. He can't pick his poison. Either way, it's poison. And Monacy through the molly, dead to Dupree. Preemptive call, but it's perfection from Falcons. Flashback, G2 coming for the throne.
Oh, and Nico falls straight through the smoke. A Sampayas shot connects. They are off kilter now, especially if they lose Monacy. Madden has the opportunity to find it. Monacy just knifes out, looks away. Madden catches him looking the wrong way with his knife out. Round falling apart. G2's vertigo being torn to shreds. It was Falcons' pick. And they're 2 rounds away, or rather 2 frags away from taking this one. Dupree not rushing the plant. He gets the swing out from Hooksy and still nails the shot, does the Dane. Dane on Dane crime. Not ready for Madden. Tucked in on the bollard, a clutch demanded of Nexa. He does manage the first, but not the second. Sampayas ends positive. An incredible turnaround from the Spanish sniper, but Falcons, they'll take their map pick in this best of 3. The fight is coming, and Falcons are expecting it. There's the swing, there's the fight. It's good for G2. It's a 2-for-1. Madden trying to change that. Does finish off onto Monacy. Pressure from Dark. This is a big fight. Ooh, Snappy. He had an opportunity there onto Hooksy. Dips back into the site. Not an overcommitment here yet. Bomb towards B side. Nico in support of Hooksy. Got Rushley and MC for all that observing goodness. Rushley on the numbers, MC on the cams. Nico, Ivy. Hooksy, Glyph. Test for Hooksy now. Nico noted they're going to double peek him. It's too good on the Glock. Good work from Nico. That's the Nico we know. Lovely second.
The monster.
They're repositioning together. So this is going to be very hard for Madden to win. He needs 2 very clean taps. If their spacing is good, he should be run down and traded at the most. As Oh, couldn't isolate it. That was his opportunity. Trying to isolate the Jules. He gets run down by them both. It's a big round from Nico.
And that feels good if you're a G2 fan.
Right?
Yeah.
And considering Falcons permaban Inferno, this is an easy, you know, map for the easy veto for them to prepare. They know G2's gonna pick Anubis, so let's see if they have something special in store for this one.
Ooh, they're pushing. That's ambitious. You have lost an opening, puts it all onto Nexa on A. There's 5 Falcons just taking fights. Monacy, he'll profit from Magisk, willing that fight into existence. Long range, Mac 10.
That was real committed out of Monacy.
Hunter,
he had
this nade could be good. 15 HP for Snappy. He's trapped. That's why Hunter's staying so active, but there is a chance for Sampaius or Dupree to take that fight. A deep smoke towards A main. It's lurkable.
Yeah, just looking for kills. Like, Hunter knows he's got the long range gun. He's got the advantage. He keeps on peeking, and he's gonna maybe get rewarded. That's it. First kill onto Snappy. 3v3. Nico teams up with Nexa as he retakes and claims the territory. And that's the commit from Falcons. They're gonna cross the smoke. Nexa with the first and the second. The MP9 stands strong, and G2 withstand the test of round number 2.
Yeah, well, that scout's been revealed now, but he's done it with a tag. Oh, stabilizes, takes Monacy, overstepping perhaps into Hunter. That leaves us in a 4v4. They are trying to bully Nexa now. This util set from Dupree. Cameras, Nico's not going to be able to be a helping hand. And oh no, Nexa, a missed spray.
Just gotta give it up.
Bad smoke on cams. Nico can just walk in.
Yeah, that's on purpose. Nico
I
finds
don't
the
think
gap.
so. That's a mistake. It's cost them greatly. Now they can just push through it. That smoke aids, it abets them, and it's a 3-0. Falcons, you invested, you are in trouble. A 4th round brewing.
Not playing scared, going for these fights, going for these peaks. Even Hunter in the 4v5. I mean, Sampaius just ripped the head off clean from Monacy, and you're still going for that fight, understanding we need to equalize this, and just, I think that's also when Hunter plays his best Counter-Strike. Like, he goes for a lot of these peaks that
Feel an AWP coming against them. Like, it's been 2 rounds in a row that they fight cave to mid. All the timing, Hunter nade in hand, that makes the joy of Snappy with the Tech 9, but it's only 1.
feels like Snappy and Hooksy have a 6th sense. Okay.
Wait a minute.
2v2 now. Loss of the site. Nico and Nexa forced to retake it. This is actually spiraling out of control. It was just Deagles. It was just Deagles. Hunter caught on that crazy timing from Snappy, but the House of Cards has come tumbling down. So Sampaius, a very diligent clear. He wants to make sure he can get this bomb down uncontested, and will do so. Flash main. Sampaius trapped, goes down clean. Nice work from Nexa. Nico's low, so if anything, you want Nico to try and take this first fight. Dupree's got 4 HP. So with a kit, Nico can defuse. Nothing can go wrong.
Just when I thought I was out, they pull me back in.
Gosh.
No, but I was saying Hooksy and Snappy both have this 6th sense from where to just push the smoke in dark, right? Like, it seems like the opponent is always pulling out an aid.
You saw it. Hunter even like swapped back to his gun, suspected a push through the smoke. Yeah, they start 3 mid and they flash through. Dupree and Madden both with white screens. As vision's restored, they are faded to black for Madden. Big from Nico. They are not stopping this aggression. This is the kind of G2 CT side. It's perfectly designed for a map like Anubis.
It's very in your face, and a map that is still a mystery to many teams as to how to get into these powerful situations on the CT side. But the 5v4 has been established, and Monacy in a position to punish Sampaius. Easy line. Another 1, 5 versus 3 now. G2's coasting.
Hooksy's cruising for a bruising. Dupree should be able to isolate him. There's a second there, and yeah, nice. It's Nexa. Good for it. Magisk and Snappy have made no secret of their A main presence. A very well-timed flash has sent them packing. And now you're in a 2 versus 4 scenario where there should be nothing. Nexa ensures it. It's a 7-0 start from Nexa as well. So every time they've come his way, he's had no problems.
I mean, Hunter and Hooksy there haven't had the best of times, the most fun of times.
Ooh.
And also, nice shot from Monacy. The old Ants team, right, on Anubis, they really had tons and tons of those B executes, all kinds. But now they're sneaking towards the A-bomb side.
Yeah, look at Monacy's rotation already. It's on the radar, it tells the whole story. He started on B, he found Dupree, and now guess who's back? He's already behind the site as the hit is about to come through. Nexa, will he be the baiter or will he be the baited?
He's just playing for 1 here. They're not going to be expecting this. Nice disruptive positioning. Nexa will close the round down. Hooksy cherry on top. 6. They're sorted right now.
Now they're resetting a
making
little
a play. And he's done it again. This snappy persistence into dark. Respect. Mad respect. Just finds timings.
And it's beautiful because the rest of the push is ready towards the A side. So now Nex is completely alone. And he's gonna have to give it up. He's gonna have to accept maybe a little bit of damage through the smoke. That's the best you can hope. He's gonna wait for the timing, and that's one that starts pretty well, if you ask me. Traded with a little bit of HP, but it doesn't really matter. Some bias as well.
Do you retake this? It's
I think they're gonna probe. They're gonna see what's up. They're gonna see what's up. Maybe someone gets overzealous, over eager. They find a kill, and suddenly because they had kills, but
you wait out the smokes.
Waiting. Patience from G2.
Well, their probing might find Madden. There's a nade and a swing. Next to down. Nice trade. Madden down after 1. This is more than a probe. This is an attempt. It's only Nico. A 1v1 versus dupreeh. On the pillar, Nico will find it with 3 HP to spare. A quad kill on the retake from Nico. dupreeh no nades, that's the only difference.
They've had enough.
Pacey, Sampaius is trying to entry into Monacy. He's there. Perfectly positioned again.
And that was Sampaius' first AWP.
Oh,
that's the second one?
First time he was when Monacy killed him in dark as well.
You're correct. So that's the second duel he doesn't get to shoot, actually. He hasn't had the opportunity.
He hasn't pulled the trigger once.
Just the reads have been impeccable from G2, just individually where players position themselves, the aggression too.
Well, maybe that read.
That's not really impeccable.
Not positioning.
He heard you. You manifested it.
Oh, God.
dupreeh's just cleaned up the B side.
How is the gap like that?
It's a communication issue.
Yeah, that's a common thing.
There has to be between Hooksy and Hunter, knowing when you have the angle, when you don't, is a smoke fading? Is there a smoke or not? What do you have? What is the risk? Obviously, so
also,
if you're still friends, that's it. You've made it.
Well, still friends. I think if you haven't, if you're not at each other's throats, then you're successful.
I think that's a nice metric for it.
Let's do the Anubis test.
Oh, they saved the double AWP. That's a choice they G2 have made. It's going to have your Feckles up. Early molly dark pillar. Oh, good angle from Hooksy. Great shooting. You could have told me that was Monacy. I'd have believed you. Oh, okay. The Hooksy AWP finding himself a double. B on lock.
For a third, possibly. That's the leg shot on the Sampaius. He's not done. Hooksy's not done. He's dancing with the fire, putting him out of his comfort. Hunter now found by Snappy somehow. That's number 4. Is that number 3 for Hooksy? 4 for Hooksy. What is going on?
He's an AWPer. Yeah, exactly what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. A slower start.
He brings his big brother now.
Yeah. Watch out. Hooksy's on lock. It's, ooh, a near miss shot. He's going to get run down now by the Mac 10s, and it's Hunter empty-handed. Hooksy's getting run at, going to get overlooked. Perhaps it's Nico. Tracks into the first. Manages the multi-kill. Onto Magis, can slow things down. 2 towards Main. They're holding him. He swings into the angle. Lives to tell the tale. A molly for the potential of a close. He is forced wide. Stands. Delivers another. Nico makes it work. Magic on the B site to defend his honor. Defend his team. 2v2. It's dupreeh to put him down. Mickey Mouse on the casting desk with me.
The bomb is gone. Sampaius just pieced out. I don't want none of that deal. None of the shenanigans. Planting on the A side right now. Resetting the clutch.
Okay, how do Monacy and Nexa play this? They're both going canals, but they know dupreeh can hear them. Oh, they'll hear dupreeh.
Oh, they hear him 100%. dupreeh, you gotta know. Yeah, stay alive now.
Oh, just by living.
Just baiting them.
They have to get a wiggle on. Sampaius.
Oh, they miss him.
Sampaius is playing fishtail.
He's
exposed. He's committed to this angle.
Sampaius.
They're worried about middle. Okay, just about works it out. Now we're not looking. How are you looking mid? dupreeh's there. Smoke spotted. Shot available. Hits it. Has he really got time?
He has it.
He's got it.
Oh, that's a horrible round from Falcons. That is a horrible round from Falcons. How have they won that?
All right, is this when we tap out? That's the moment? I think Chad would have called this map over like 3 rounds ago. Well, he must have had the information that dupreeh was mid. Somehow he was holding camera. I'm a little confused. Surely the comms aren't exactly flowing. And now Snappy once again in cave. Revenge. Revenge. Vindication from Hunter. He finally best Snappy in that position.
Still threatening. Sampaius walking middle. dupreeh, he's been flashed off of the line. Hunter and Hooksy are trying to retake some control. He keeps Attention drawn as Magis catches an aggress from Nexa. That felt unnecessary in a 5v4. He's now going to get tested. m0NESY down after one. An important trade from Madden. Bombs on his back. That's been spotted on the minimap. Nico's got a high pressure scenario and a big frag from Hunter. Nico lets off the gas as well by finding Magisk. You can chill now. Job done. Mission accomplished. Bombs going down. Madden in a clutch that he can certainly work with. Especially with the smoke cameras. That's going to allow him to reposition. Isolate some jewels towards main, or at least sow seeds of doubt. Nico and HooXi, trade potential required. Hunter to swing on the timing, just walk through the smoke. They're going to be able to find good angles here. Just as the attention's drawn, Hunter will strike, and another G2 round. They are not stopping. Such a play. This Fade he's on a timer. He is on a timer. Oh, covered by Nico.
Cover.
That's what you need from a teammate. Nico takes the fight to facilitate the retreat. Now spotted out is m0NESY. Same could be said for Magis. The rest can congregate towards B. A jump spot and smoke, they'll have a choice to be made.
That was supposed to be a fast B split from Falcons. They used 4 smokes early on, right? But Snappy couldn't progress because he heard m0NESY come up and then they couldn't really...
There's at least a bit of info ahead of the plate. Nico does deliver. And it's a double kill with that AK-47 as well. Some Pious claws it back, Magis not ready. Nico just keeps bringing the fight to them. Some Pious in the 1v3. And no chance in that one. This is G2's map, baby. We should wrap this one up. A third map seems necessary, but we'll find out after the break. As they've boast 11 on the half. One hell of a defense. I've got YNK and Maniac with me. We've got a fast A, smoke in the sky. Molly bricks, here we go. 2 to receive. And already blind as a bat. Magis stabilizes his aim. Snappy, the P2K tested. HooXi needs this onto dupreeh. Pressure is on. Bomb making its way in. It's a big one back from Hunter. And now the flank is dealt with as well. Some Pious, if he finds this, the game is on. 2v2 takes shape.
He's won, they planted.
They've won. No defuse kits.
They don't know where he is. They have an inkling.
Oh,
now they know.
Great shot from Madden. This could get Falcons' juices flowing. G2, they could win it right here if Hunter comes up clutch, and he's already found one. Fakes it out. Madden down. It's Hunter on the clutch. 4 kills on the clock. High impact from Hunter. And we can now stick a fork in this one.
They make you believe.
Tend to hook. This is interesting. Snappy's taken down Nexa, but that was kind of where they wanted to finish.
G2 reclaim a little bit of map control, but still a number down. Some Pious now. He's gonna protect his teammates as they retake information towards middle. And G2 is just being patient, and the patience is rewarded. Hunter finds almost a second.
Nico
That's
can finish
1.9
it.
kills.
Oh, he didn't hit the shot. He's getting pushed through mid. There, Nico's completely exposed. Snappy will find it. That is a second round conversion. Taking shape.
They still look a little confused. I mean, they were about to leave the A side, and Senpais realized, hold on a minute, we don't have the bomb. We don't know where they are. So a good reposition, but still, I think a bomb plant is on the card if Senpais doesn't hit immediate headshot.
Well, that's good enough. HooXi's been put on 10 HP. m0NESY now posted on the angle. Scout unable to connect the second. Rotations are on their way. That's going to put some Pious on notice. They are low. HooXi and m0NESY. It really has to be the m0NESY show, though. HooXi's he's just there for moral support and getting that bomb down. m0NESY, what can you do? HooXi's actually provided one before he falls. Now this Galil can come up clutch if he's feeling himself. m0NESY, 2 players on his screen! Whoa. He nearly stabilized. That bullet whistled past the ear of Magis. That could have been something special. And then push. Madden caught with a smoke in his hands. It's worked out wonderfully for G2. This pocket call, this surprise force by dupreeh with huge work. 2.5. He will get spammed from behind. HooXi doesn't finish his meal. Now dupreeh's got the liberty to push into Nico. 1 is all Nico can post. A clutch available for HooXi. What's he got? Dipping around the side. Does dink up Snappy, but they convert. Falcons, they'll post a third. The force buy from G2, though threatening, does not convert. dupreeh's open for it. You want to fight? Let's fight.
I mean, when you've been having the game they had, you take these moments where you can finally stretch your legs a little bit. And look at this, Snappy. Just go ahead. You know, there's no armor. You got an MP9. Go make some money. Senpais, let your leader make some money. Financially, it makes sense. No way he gets found. No way.
Can't. Oh, trade on A.
How can it go wrong?
You can't. Dupree's holding window.
How can it go wrong?
Nex has got himself a second. Now, Madden's angle. Madden's angle is going to be very hard for Hunter to expect. It's a lovely conversion from Madden. The Deagle is hot right now from Nex, and he's nailed another. This would be one hell of a closer to Anubis.
At this point, just stick with the Deagle. It's working.
Yeah, you're right.
It's working for you.
No, Kev, you need that one-shot headshot
Get
anyway.
the bomb plant.
And it is an absolutely Nexa-favored clutch. As simple as it is. The timing he's got, he's not aware of it, but he has the luxury of choosing any position he wants without any steps, any noise. And Senpai is playing against the clock without a smoke, without a kit. Where did it go wrong?
He didn't plant for himself.
It's the mind game.
I understand that. And no kit from Senpai, that would favor G2. It's planted for main, and he is considering main exclusively. Now Nex can slip out, and ladies and gentlemen, he's done him, he's booked him. Senpai wastes all of that time. The 10-second defuse accepts his fate. He's off the bomb. The round is done. It's Nexa with the Deagle who closes it out. Falcons, they can't convert on map 2. It's a G2 13-3 scoreline. One hell of a performance. Nexa with some style points on the close. And we need Nuke to separate these teams. We need Nuke to determine which one of G2 and Falcons is eliminated.
It also masks another ugly truth, which is Falcons maybe don't have the playbook to play really slow and methodical right now. They might need that speed to catch G2 off guard.
A lot of dualies and a lot of pace here for Falcons, set up immediately in the lobby, ready to execute. This is just a delayed upper hit. Hot Roof Molly comes in, forces m0NESY out, and Dupree gets that crucial opening kill.
Yeah, the fact that it bleeds onto his off position on the door, it seems well designed. Stops m0NESY in his tracks. You put so much into this top hut player, and he's gone. Look at them go. It's Dupree starting off. Nuke with a 3.
That's one way to deal with Nico. Don't deal with Nico. Just hit upper. It's the Falcons Ents core classic, these top hits. I love the delayed top hit as well. Just 5-10 seconds later, make sure you have the perfect util.
Specifically, finding m0NESY on that door position was impressive. This, however, is a great start. Hunter, he's brought the MP9 into the feed. It could have been 2. Snappy is hanging on by a nerve ending. 2 HP. Bomb's down, though. Falcons, they've done enough, despite Hunter's best efforts. Oh, so unfavorable for m0NESY. Hunter, he did his best, but now, yeah, what can you do? You've got 5-7. You've got a flash. You've got a frag.
Right below him.
They don't have a kit.
Oh, he's spotting out the Galil. And now with Nexa on to Snappy, that hard work from Hunter is taking shape. Nexa on the pistols. He did it first on the Deeg. Covered by m0NESY. It's a second round conversion.
What a shot. I mean, that's not even an easy close. So, are Falcons going to be running smokes in gun rounds?
I don't think they can have the same diversity as FaZe have. It is extremely complicated to have so many different contingencies when you're playing outside. We can see here it's a little bit more dry. It's based on Madden with the AK, but he's found immediately by Nico. Very treacherous angle here. If you don't have any util to help you out, well, thanks for putting the smoke down now, because Madden is already out.
And I don't think he's got very far as well. Him and Dupree.
He's got quiet, too quiet.
Why did all the pros mess that jump up? And it's such an important one to hit cleanly.
Yeah, it's really screwed them. Look, m0NESY could not be more ready for this fight unless Senpai can. Yeah, oh dear.
Just every time. See you later. You make it easy. That jump, you've just got to think a little bit harder about that jump. Because the amount of times I see pros make the sneak all the way around and then just, what? Spacebar, let's just go. Like, m0NESY's like slamming desks out of glee.
Yeah.
Falcons getting smacked outside here. Oh, Nico in the yard. What you want to see here after that Anubis game? No plant today.
And to go back to the conversation about how Snappy wants to play Counter-Strike on Nuke.
But they're taking lobby off this, actually. Ooh. This is a big call of the bluff. Magisk is alone here, and he's gone down empty-handed. What a beautiful call out of Hooksy. Never mind frag. And now Nico's on high alert, right? He's like, okay, well, no one lobby. Where are they going? Where else are they going to be?
Smoke's getting broken, and m0NESY spams out 2 players One dead, one low. Knocking on the doorstep, Nico. They can get into main here right now. There is the gap.
That's the opportunity, and Madden doesn't really have the HP to be this pointy end of the spear. But he's going to make it work. He's calling the site clear. They know the lobby's occupied. Your bomb is going to have to get down secret silently.
Madden needs something here to stir the pot.
Hunters are completely unprepared for this. Guess what? Hooksy does find the necessary trade. Sunpius does manage to take Nico down, but it's all onto Sunpius and Snappy. Charging into the top site. Hooksy, he's covered by the smoke, but they can't go through main, so they'll opt for hell.
Ramp to B. I mean, that's your running. You have to go lower, and so Nexus already read this. Monacy's called it. That does give away a kill, but they won't commit upper. They know it's going to be more stacked. Nexa ahead of the game, down, waiting for that plant. He gets a 1v1, and Snappy still gun out. Jumping a little bit too soon there has left Hooksy in a clutch.
It's way too early of a peak, and now it's all on to Hooksy. He's got a kid to play with, but no util, and Sunpius has become invisible. Snappy's just biding his time, and it's a patience game now. It's Hooksy that's got to figure out the equations, got to figure out, find clues, solve a mystery live on that B bomb side. He gets peeked and immediately put down. Falcons have been allowed a lease on live. Nexus got support from Hunter now. Went down the vent on account of no pressure around the back. Are they gonna retake? Are they gonna walk it in? And Monacy finds. Of course, he doesn't stop. Another one from Monacy, and he knows that might have been a little too much. Magisk on the punish.
There we go. Just layer on layer of G2 player. They find 3 for 2. Could be a lot worse. They've left a gap.
Another timing. Madden again.
He's been cheeky, hasn't he? And he can read this, hopefully, that Hooksy's gone inside of the hut. That bomb just commits down lower anyway.
The problem is there's no safe passage for Snappy to regroup with Madden right now. It is a danger, and exactly here's been located. It has to be now. Madden's timing has to be now.
Distraction. Too much. He's not looking. He's not considering the possibility, and so Hooksy will fall. They're making this 2v3 a reality. Madden knows the site was open. Nico's going to try and get over there in time. And
not again!
Time. Madden catches him with his nade in his hands. Hunter up the ladder for effective damage onto Madden. Nade looks good. Nade looks good. 20 HP. He's not going to be ready for Hunter's angle, is he? Sticking out like a sore thumb. It's G2 to close.
You know, first 20 seconds of a round, he's allowed to put down a smoke.
Yeah, sure.
After that, it's duel only.
You're barred, mate. Well, there we go. Through the smoke. Hooksy on top of the hut, and it's all fine. It's all dandy. Money see, money do, and they will not go back towards ramp. Oh,
that's too much. That's too much.
In the mid round as well.
In a 5v3.
Yeah.
Absolutely no need to take that kind of risk. And now it's just opened up an avenue for Falcons.
Madden. I love that he's going for it. I mean, he's been finding the gaps, but denied this time. A split open for business. Oh, that's awkward.
I love these
terrifying.
Games, so I know you know, I know you know.
Bye.
Hooksy's been finicky in the smoke, and that pays off.
This is the best map.
And it did work out for some Pius through as well. Hooksy, nice reposition. Even though he did give away an audio cue, I don't know, it still didn't translate into some Pius being alert to the possibility.
That's a bit of a risk that
he's holding for the boost. He's holding for the boost. He was holding for the boost. Great shot. And now this round gets thrown into disarray.
Yeah, this is horrible now for the retake. Nico's done well to find Magisk elsewhere. Cost him some health. The missed AWP shot. Trying vents this late without that control is a ballsy maneuver from Hunter. It's been punished.
Monacy moves in with the AWP, and he's got a molly to clear a position, perhaps. But they're very close on the ramp. Ooh. What a clear for Hooksy. Hitting heads right now, 3-on-3. Molly goes in deep. Snappy's position is very valuable in this post plant, especially with the bomb open for him. No one needs to swing the door. No one needs to jump the gun. It's only G2 on the clock, and they're running out of time.
He was ready for Nico. Snappy goes down. They're not going to be able to defuse. They need to hold it now, though. Sunpius, if he could just deny it. Monacy's there, exposed. That is a lovely clutch from Sunpius. Let's go! Snappy's got to be happy with that one. Consider the buy. Consider what they brought into that.
And that was a hard round to win. That was a very hard round to win.
NiKo's playing the phase smoke. He is just waiting inside his own utility, and they're walking around. They don't even know they've blocked him. NiKo can turn around and shoot them in the back of the head. Taking his time, taking his chances. NiKo fights two, and they still come swinging. Snappy responds. Somehow we're in a 2-on-2 despite NiKo's heroics.
Yeah, heroics indeed. The fact that it still doesn't translate to a guarantee. I love this. Oh, Hooksy, whether he knows it or not, has managed to get himself into a power position.
I think he knows because he hears Snappy run back through T-Sport. So even though Snappy's cut noise, the call must be that maybe someone's got that upper space.
But they know Hooksy loves these moves. He's done that at least 3 times in this game already.
Oh, he saw him.
Oh, Hooksy's right. Snappy alone. He's got time to work this one out. Pressure applied towards the lobby. Hooksy repositioning. It's Snappy with very low HP heading down the lower site. Nexa should beat him here.
Yeah, Nexa can't overcook this one now. He can afford to wait for his teammate. He can give the money away. It's not the end of the world. Don't die on your own for nothing. Snappy repause, gets the safe plant. Nexa awaits rotation, and there's the Molotov to force Snappy out, but it's perfect. Find a fight with that one. His teammate was there just in time to trade.
Is our friend Snappy now with limited utility, and he's just gonna pick up the pace. Is he gonna go straight out? Indeed, but Snappy finds at least Hooksy. That's a little bit of a space. Hunter's behind the side. Only 1 kill. The trades have been favorable for the T side. Please keep your gun in hand because you know the retake is coming. The flashes are flying, and so is Nexa now committed onto the side. Lands onto Sapphires. And it's only Madden with the Tech 9 amongst the chaos of this retake. G2 refused to slow down the pace, and speed is their friend. No.
I love that G2 don't wait for that post plan. They don't let Falcons get comfortable. Timing's also so good because they're on SMGs, so they're upgrading. Maybe they're grabbing guns, maybe they're reloading. They're stuck in loop right there. m0NESY missed shot. Nexa on the corner, going to go swinging. Can't pick his target. They're behind the Molotov and below him. Inside, outside, upstairs, downstairs. For Falcons, and Hooksy creeps into a crosshair. 5-on-3. Madden, just survival right now.
He hears NiKo as well. Madden's gonna book another kill.
This round is just completely disintegrated for G2. Nexa unable to post a single frag on the ramp push. They exploit, they bully, and they close with a 5th round. It doesn't even matter when they don't have the guns. They find a solution. Snappy has called his team into a 5th T round on Nuke.
Boom. Business done for Falcons. It might just be enough to survive elimination here at the last chance saloon.
So many frustrating round, great retakes, incredible situations happened. The NiKo in the smoke, the clutches, the 2v2s downstairs that went in G2's favor, but Falcons somehow are still in it. 5 rounds on the board, 2 of which came out of very, very light buys.
Little Ven rotation molly cut off by G2 as a storm out ramp. There's only 1 player here now, and he's getting hounded down. They go Hell instead into the stack. Not ready for Dupree, who finds a double. Still a 3-on-2. Snappy comes back up, and they were ready for that. 3-on-1. Options are open. Some pious. The door may be closed.
You had a 3-man setup on ramp. What more do you want if you're Falcons? You had everybody. You had all your eggs in the right basket. And that didn't pan out. G2 just absolutely bursting the shots.
They can still go. It's 3v1. They know he's here, so just get that trade, boys. Won't even be needed. NiKo nails another, and after an abhorrent vertigo.
To set protocol for Madden. Oh, keep your smoke in your hand. We know some things that you don't. Here's the information. He's been caught out.
Oh.
He was a bit late on that, wasn't he?
Really, yeah.
Well, that delay is not going to come through, and now it's a save.
That's a save, yeah. Dupree's kill won't change that. It's just an upgrade. So that's not an easy play, but the answer is easy.
No, but it's a red card in terms of that's the death that immediately turns into a round.
Yeah, it's like Nexa on B playing, in the double doors.
Yes, and no one has a util to save him.
Oh, they're coming for your top side. Look at this from Hooksy. Unfavorable fights for Magisk, that's for sure. Dupree, oh, perfect. They're all ready.
Triple kill. Blink. Bomb's already getting planted on that B site, so...
It's the little details, but the fact that G2 have Hooksy so close by at the entrance of Mini, making a lot of noise, forces Dupree to get curious. Because in the heat of the moment, I could hear the communication from here, from the casting desk. They were saying, mini, come in A. And that just triggers a little bit, a thought, a wonder. Should I try to do something with this Galil? If anything's going to happen, it's on me. So here I go. Here I take a risk. And that's exactly what G2 was hoping for.
Yeah, you could tell just from where he was aiming, he was looking for a lurker holding him on the railing. He wasn't looking for 3 players walking down the stairs. G2 pull the strings of Falcons, the puppet masters.
It's all right. It's not done yet. Look at this. Look at the hole they're about to have. The pump is coming in from G2.
Sorry, Molly.
Magisk, great positioning. Spray as well. Hunter trades. And Sampire strikes with AWP. He's walking on fire. It's all fall apart.
Oh, Sampire's empty-handed on that. Sure, you got one. Madden, he's given us something to talk about. That's a big frag. He's taken down Nico. Doubling up towards Lobby Squeaky's side. Snappy's still coming up ramp. He has no idea as to where the second player is.
Gotta go.
It's too slow. They don't have a smoke either.
Does make G2 paranoid, but they've retaken Lobby. They've got all the info they need. They've got post-plant position for this bomb. Nexa is here to win the round right now. Can m0NESY do anything to supplement it? Swinging out, getting the AWP. They're on the defuse. For how long? The spam connects, and G2 send Falcons to their grave.
Obviously means he's completely off kilter. He's not ready to fight at all. Snappy's not letting go of the pressure. If they're going to stay alive, it's going to be through blood, sweat, and tears in this game.
That's one hell of a deep molly. You can see it's forced fights. Nico is on towards red and spotted. Sampius is tasked with holding on to that with only a FAMAS to his name. They know they've conceded Lobby, so I assume there's got to be some sort of re-clear. Nade actually reveals the presence is still there.
Are you hearing noise off of nades way more consistently now? I feel like that's a new thing.
Potentially. Sampius has gone down, so now this advantage they found early. Snappy, woo, boom! He gets away with his life. That was such a commitment through the flame.
HooXi's heaven though. Got to get that bomb from red. Hunter's on the job. Magic's just getting out of the danger zone in time. But 2 upper, 2 lower. This one's still under question.
Yeah, they have to vacate the premises. I think Falcons have to be aware that heaven is at risk. Snappy traded his gun and now gonna attempt to grab a bit more information. He hears the utility going towards the A side.
Can't go too soon.
Oh, yeah, so good from Snappy. The reaggress forces Hunter towards heaven. He's got 25 seconds to find HooXi and get into the site. A lot of pressure on dupreeh as well.
This is good though.
He's going to be safe from the initial heaven excursion, so...
It's a strong position.
Oh, doesn't adjust. An insta headshot from HooXi. They're going to be able to get the bomb down. Is this really Falcons losing this round despite the opening, despite Snappy's reaggressions? It could all come crumbling down. AKs versus SMGs. Magisk exerts some patience here for Hunter on the clear. Can't do anything. Magisk empty-handed. Snappy doesn't have the health. And G2 to have 12. Ladder is held. He tries everything he could, but Snappy just going to have to resign himself to an MP9 into the next, and that's if he's lucky enough to get away with it. HooXi's going to go down. Snappy will get away. HooXi makes some noise as he knows what's up. 12 in the bag, and the G2 survival seems like they've done the majority of the work to get there.
Look at the corpse of dupreeh on that bomb site and you will understand.
And, you know, most interestingly enough, Snappy's been saying, like, my individual performance is the reason that we've been struggling as a team. Well, in this series, in these 2 lost maps, he has been the top performer for his team. And, I mean, that speaks to a problem more deeply rooted than just an individual not being able to find impact. In this round, again, Snappy finds an opening kill.
He's a master around smokes, this Snappy. He just seems to always catch players unawares. It can't be a coincidence at this point. Re-smoke and walk.
Magisk is a name we haven't exactly mentioned too much either.
True.
And he's gonna be tested downstairs. The problem is he's got no utility, so you either play an off angle and you peace out, but it's just gonna be a lurk.
They're testing Snappy. Oh, he's got so much to do. m0NESY's going to put him down with the AWP. Ouch. It's a big one. Hunter's found dupreeh on rotation.
They heard him run. They know he's backside. Back in the lobby. Nowhere is safe right now. Some pious falls to Monacy's AWP, and Nico knows he's got him right where he wants him. Door swing, hello, and goodbye. He's ready for this one. There's a shot, and there's the drop. G2, folks, they will live to fight another BO3. They may get to replay M80, and all we do know is Falcons go home from Malta empty-handed.
They just about beat Tyloo. They fall in 2-0 to BetBoom. And it's G2 to throw the knockout blow. Falcons eliminated from Pro League, and convincing in the maps they convert. A reverse sweep from the Samurai.